So about 2 weeks ago, I did a video, and I'll put a little place here where you can check it out. But it's about how insurance in Alabama, homeowners insurance, compares to other states around the country, especially in the Gulf Coast area. So, but today, after going through the last couple of weeks with Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton, I wanted to talk a little bit more about hurricanes in Alabama. And I know, I don't know, several months ago I did a little snippet about hurricanes in our area, but really, as we know, September, October, and even into November really is the hotbed, the hot zone for hurricanes in the Gulf. And so I thought it was just, especially after the last few weeks, I thought it'd be really important to talk about hurricanes in Alabama a little bit more, because we have so many people that are moving here, and I get the question often about hurricanes. So, so I really want to dive into that. Now, just me, by living here, I moved here in 2012 from Virginia, Virginia Beach, and quite frankly, just by feeling, not knowing the actual numbers, I felt like we got hit by more hurricanes in Virginia Beach, North Carolina area than we did here, since I've lived here since 2012. So I've lived here 12 years, and I've only really experienced one hurricane in 12 years, and that was Hurricane Sally in 2020. So so the feeling that you're getting is like, Alabama is just not hit. Direct hits with hurricanes, it just doesn't happen. So, but outside of feelings, I like to talk about numbers. So I got online and I found this. So here's what I found. I went online and I just did a simple Google search of what states in the U.S. get the most hurricanes. Just a real simple search. And this was one of I think the first website that popped up. This is Universal Property and Casualty Insurance Company. It's a pretty big site, and it's titled 10 U.S. states where hurricanes hit most often. All right, so you can just scroll down and you can find this easily on your own. Now, this study was done, so they measured hurricanes and the history of hurricanes since 1851 until, you can see right here, 1851 to 2018. So obviously this article, even though it was it was right at the top of Google, is 6 years old. But this data, according to them, is correct up until 2018. So as far as Alabama's concerned, we did have Hurricane Sally in 2020. But this is really the point I'm making. All right, let's look at this. The top 10, Florida, 120 hurricanes. Texas is number 2, 64. North Carolina, 55. I wonder why I felt like we got more hurricanes up there than I do in Alabama. North Carolina's third on the list as far as having the most hurricanes. Louisiana, South Carolina. Now, wouldn't you know, so Alabama is number 6 on the list? That's crazy. So 24 hurricanes since 1851. So now it's 25 hurricanes when we have Hurricane Sally. It's amazing. I just found this very, very interesting. So I'm not trying to downplay hurricanes at all on the Gulf, okay? Obviously, if you're a Gulf Coast state, you absolutely have you got a propensity to get some major storms here, okay? And even if it's not a direct hit, Alabama's going to get some feeder bands, the outside of the hurricanes. It could be the good side of the storm or the bad side of the storm, but I'm talking about direct hits. But if hurricanes are an issue, you just go with history, okay? And Florida, I don't understand how people are buying in Florida. I really don't. The insurance is astronomical. That video I did a couple weeks ago, let's see, Alabama, we were like $400 a month or a year more than the average insurance. I'm going by memory here, can you tell? We were like $400 and some more than the average insurance cost in the country. Well, Florida was it was over $3,200 or something like that. It was over $3,000 more than the average. So I just don't understand why people are still going to Florida. I can understand why they're going to Florida, but it is so expensive and insurance is almost pricing people out. So more and more people are finding that Alabama is a wonderful alternative if you want to move south. And, we having a lot of people move here for that reason too. A lot of people are figuring it out. But if there was just any question in your mind about hurricanes, I wanted to throw out some facts, give you an idea of what's really happening, what the history is. No, we don't have crystal ball, but we have history, and all we can go on is history. So there you go. If you are moving, thinking about Alabama, give me a ring. I would love to work with you.